So, yeah, good. I want to catch this because I want to make this point. I was thinking about it the other day. Capitalism out of the picture.
Okay.
Right? You don't consider capitalism and the morality that it's the capitalistic morality that it projects onto society, a lot of which no consideration for capitalism is in fact amoral. It's like sort of a, at one point capitalism dictated you could have a slave, right? And if your slave ran away, you could be a slave catcher. And that would be a moral way to sublimate your aggression.
Yes.
Right? Is you could be a slave catcher, and people would be like, oh, that guy's, he does a lot for, he's keeping he's getting those slaves back.
It's a tough job.
Yeah, it's a tough job, know. And so but again, capitalism, no consideration, that would be seen as a sick and depraved thing. I mean, it even is now, even with capitalism, but it's still doing things like that, right? And so I just want to make this point that the movie Donnie Brasco and the real story, if you imagine that film, but there's no such thing as money, there was just Italian guys stealing parking meters. Because why? It's this thing filled with shiny metal, and they like it because they're Italians. They love jewelry and
sparkly thing.
It's kind of a movie about a guy being Italian for pay, and the way that you'd be gay for pay.
Okay.
Donnie Brasco, he has to go home to his wife, and she's like, I can't even look at you. He's like he's like German or something.
Yeah.
And then he's like, all right, I'll see you later. And he goes to work, and she's just imagining him being like, oh, there's not enough sauce. And she's like, my husband's a fucking disgrace.
Yeah.
Because he's Italian for pay.
Yeah. He's a whore.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Basically a whore.
It's like being like a sort of a gay little rent boy.
Yeah.
But being Italian instead of being gay.
To pretend,
To pretend to be Italian for money.
Just like a prostitute pretends to be your girlfriend for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretending to be an Italian guy.
Yeah. I like that.
I don't know. That's just how I was perceiving of the movie for...
Did you watch it recently?
No, I was just thinking about... Well, I was thinking about gay for pay.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, something in my head, I was like, what about WAP? I was doing the dishes.
Yeah.
And I was like, what if there was a guy who was like all ashamed of it? He was like sick to his stomach and throwing up. And
WAP for guap.
Well, the guy, he wakes up in the morning, he throws up, and he looks at himself in the mirror, and he imagines himself as like a little boy, and his mom, she's proud of him, but she's been dead for years, and now he's sick. Because you start off with this guy, then he has to go out and suck dick for a living or get fucked in his ass to... because of his heroin addiction. But instead of that, he's going out and he's like, Mamma Mia, he has to be, but he has that level of
it's killing him.
It's killing him inside, that disgust for himself. Yeah, that he
can't believe what he's become.
That he has to be Italian for pay. And then I was like, that's kind of what Donnie Brasco is.
He doesn't want his wife or family to find out.
Yeah. And then I was like, and that's what capitalism does to people. Because I'm a theory guy now.
Yeah. That capitalism does do that to people.
Speaking of capitalism, guys, the new business has been launched. We have Hezbollah merchandise provided to you by the Adam Friedland Show. The shop will be up soon at childpussy.video is the URL. And I know what you're thinking. What a horrible name.
Right.
Childpussy.video. And also, some of the older fans may say, you've already done that joke.
Yeah.
How is that different than child...
Oh, it's in the canon.
How is that different than childporn.sexy?
It's in the lore. Yeah.
Childporn.sexy was not a store. It was a fictional scenario in which a man could only afford one URL that his friend was selling to him before he left for
Thailand.
He had to move to the Philippines for an undisclosed reason, and that man needed a website for his model train collection. Childpussy.video, completely different rationale.
Yeah, I don't want to see you guys in the comments with the same tired fucking criticism.
Maybe this is something you want to start teaching at the Wharton School of Business.
Yes.
But I was thinking about, people have a misperception of how, just the very, very basic aspect of what is it called, microeconomics? What's supply and demand? Is that macro or micro? Or mid?
Macro.
Macro. It's macro?
Micro, maybe.
Micro. So anyways.
It's probably both.
Supply and demand, right? You have the idea. It's like, okay, I have a cookie. Let's say I have like fucking.
It's micro.
Yeah. Let's say so. I got. Fucking
10
what is
gums.
it? 10 gums.
10 gums.
Is that 10?
Yeah, it's 10.
What is it? 5?
Five.
Yeah, 5. All right. So I got 10 gums for sale here, and here are my customers. Right. I got 3 people. Let's say I got 3 customers. And this is the basic idea of supply and demand, right? I got 3 customers, and I got 10 for sale, right? Now, I want to sell these for $100 a pop, but there's only 3 people willing to buy them.
Yeah.
You know, so they say, well, we're not buying that fucking shit. There's only 3 of us, and you have plenty of them. Now, if I only had 1, you know, then the supply is low. And so then these people would say like, oh, fuck, like only 1 of us can have this thing? I'll pay fucking $1,000 for it.
Okay.
You know, so that's supply and demand.
Yeah.
That's the idea is you always want to have less supply
Less crap.
than you have demand.
Okay,
right?
so, and then...
But in between these two, between the product and the customer, there's also, supply and demand doesn't come into consideration you know, as some sort of essential quality to both of these things that's realized.
Sure.
It's realized through dialectical tension between the 2 groups.
Oh, okay.
And that's understood in economic terms as a transaction.
Yes.
Right? So let's get these all out here. Let's get all of our products and our consumers. Let's get them here on the Adam Friedland Show demonstration.
So we got product, we got
no, these are consumers.
Consumer product.
Oh, those smell nice. These are our products, right? So if you have an even balance between supply and demand, that's everything, you know, kind of working in harmony. Now, there's 2 ways to artificially increase demand by limiting the supply, right? But because the transaction happens in between these 2, what you can also do is artificially limit access to the transaction while keeping the supply high. And one way to do that is by using the URL childpussy.video. Then you have people saying like, well, I'm not willing to type that into my computer.
I'm too
much of a coward to type that in.
But that T-shirt is
this
cool,
guy,
and I really want that terrorism T-shirt.
This guy says, fuck it, I'm doing it. I'm typing that in.
Yeah.
You've already typed that into your browser.
Yeah, you've crossed the
And now
Rubicon.
you're here, and you see, I'll tell you what, I got 10 million Gildan heavies with a shitty vinyl print of the Hezbollah logo on it, and it's $65.
Yeah.
This is already in your browser.
But history. He feels like he's earned it.
What are you going to do? You're going to take that product, because you can't go back when you go leave. You come back to society, and people said, "Did you type in childpussy.video into your computer?" You have to be like, "Well, yeah, I wanted to see how much the Hezbollah T-shirts costed." And they say, so you didn't even buy one.
No good excuse.
You were just window shopping.
Not a good excuse.
You were window shopping on childpussy.video.
Yeah.
Right? Now you come back and you got a Hezbollah T-shirt, and people would say, "Hey, where'd you get that?" And you say, "I got it at childpussy.video." And they'll say they'll look at you, they'll look into the camera and they say, "That is the bravest man I've ever seen."
This is a thought experiment, right? To see how these people will be absorbed back into society.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a different.
So you buy the terrorism T-shirt, right?
It's a different understanding of supply and demand.
Right. It's a different understanding, right? So Nick is going to buy, I think, tens of thousands of these, most likely. Right?
Yeah.
He got a good deal from a guy. We don't want to talk about it. He was a Jewish guy, though. And he knew exactly what these were for.
Yeah, I mean, it's shocking that there's not a Hasid selling Hezbollah stuff.
Of course.
I mean, it's like, you would think that they would.
Listen, it's a cool logo.
Listen.
Listen. It's one of the nicest T-shirts I've ever seen.
Yeah. Actually, it looks amazing.
Actually, it's incredible. Yeah, so this is an experiment that we're enacting.
Also, I will say this. A lot of people are asking, where's the special? You shot it 5 months ago. Does it take that long to edit? The answer is yes.
Yes, it does. And
Stevens had a medical emergency.
What happened? Is he all right?
Well, he's done now. The special is edited, it is uploaded to YouTube, and it has the green light. So I don't know if there's a way for you to figure out what unlisted video URLs are. Hopefully there isn't, and I'm okay to say that, but it is on there. And now we need to figure out some kind of, what's it called, like a release strategy or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
So
You got to roll out clips. We got to get you on the Joe Rogan Experience.
my agency, or our agency, has told us that it would be a waste of money to just...
Release it to just find people.
Yeah, just release it to the podcast audience. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to try and get on Ellen.
Yeah.
And be like, well, Ellen, it's called supply and demand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ellen, you obviously like this T-shirt. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, would you be willing to type in childpussy.video into your browser? No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, I love Hezbollah.
Do you think this will result in a... Yeah, go ahead.
Some of my former staff used to refer to me as the Ayatollah.
Yeah.
Did you know that? They called her that.
They
called her the Shah.
The Shah?
Yeah.
Because she used to lord
Shah
over them?
will eat your pussy while you're taking a nap.
She'll take a shot in your face?
She'll take a shot in your pussy. Did you hear that Ellen was shitting in people's pussy?
Yeah, but it was for a pun. It was for an Iranian pun. You think that there's going to be a secondary market for these T-shirts of guys that are willing to put it in the browser, right? And then people buying it directly from them, so that they can kind of preserve their browser history.
Maybe, yeah. Then you pay the coward's fee.
You pay the coward's fee. So this guy's going in 10 times a day into childpussy.video. He's getting these $65 shirts.
Yeah.
But he's flipping these cocksuckers for $150 perhaps. You know, I would love to see how the economy absorbs this new business concept.
Yeah.
Because you kind of might be onto something that's...
And then here's the Joker's trick, is
Yes.
that once all of the shirts are sold to this second party,
Yeah.
you just upload child pornography to the website. And then when the FBI comes and they're like, well, look at this. You've been going to this website. He's like, you don't understand. It's Hezbollah T-shirts. And they're like, well, let's check it out.
Well, let's pull it up.
Let's pull it out and check it out.
No, this appears to be hardcore child pornography.
It turns out to be child pornography. And then that guy goes to jail, and when he's in jail, you go into his house and take all the cash that he got from
You
it.
take all that cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this was your plan all along, to triple your money.
Triple your money.
Yeah, maybe more than triple per unit price.
Yeah.
You're making about $120 margins on those T-shirts.
That would be amazing.
On 20,000 of them.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But I tell you what, even with all
That's $2 million.
all that bread, still don't have health care in this country.
Still don't have fucking healthcare.
Can you believe that?
We can make a website called childsex.video. What's it called? Childpussy.video. And you can sell a terrorism T-shirt, but we don't have fucking healthcare.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But
That's insane to me.
yeah, but you can't even fucking go to the doctor.
But you can't even go to the doctor.
Wow.
What a fucking country. See this project and Dick's wearing of this T-shirt, this is all a commentary, theory-based commentary, right? On our contemporary moment.
Well,
okay?
you know me, dude. I love theory. I love praxis. I love doing dialectical historical material. I love doing historical material.
I love doing it, yeah.
When I do dialectical historical material analysis, like when I say stuff like fucking... these products are on sale. They should be free, motherfucker.
That's right. That's what I was saying to my family Black Friday. You should have seen these fat pigs.
Yeah.
Just going off to the shopping malls, waiting in line all night, getting trampled at Best Buy.
Yeah, it's 50% off. So I'm assuming that means you're paying the guys at the factory 50% less on Black Friday.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
Did you think about that?
Mr. Capitalist Businessman?
Yeah, Mr. Businessman.
What happens when I make this a more...
Mr. Grandpa.
Yeah. Mr. fucking Monopoly.
Yeah, Mr. Watch his best friends die in Korea.
Because I tell you, the guillotines are coming.
Yeah.
And when they do,
yeah,
when you guys are up against the wall,
it's gonna be so metal.
It's gonna be fucking awesome.
It's gonna be metal.
And then we'll live in a paradise.
I can't wait to see those freaking pigs.
Well, I live in a paradise, which I imagine will look a lot like Twitter, except in real life.
Yeah, we'll just be posting, and everyone will be retweeting me and agreeing with me.
Yeah, and we'll be mad all the time.
Yeah, I'll be pissed, but everyone will be like, "Oh, it's go off season for old Friedland and Mullen." And everyone, yeah. The future, the communist future is just Twitter.
Yeah.
It's just them getting more retweets.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome. Mm-hmm. Can we make a website where they think they're getting more retweets? Like clone Twitter?
What, like a toy steering wheel for a baby?
Yeah.
like a baby.
Yeah.
A baby telephone.
Yeah, like stuff that mommy uses. Yeah. But yeah.
They should make like they have like FaceTime for Elmo, but it's it's like Twitter for baby.
My friend
baby just says hot takes, and then it's like, you've been retweeted. Wow, baby, you've been retweeted 100,000 times.
My friend's brother over Thanksgiving, I saw like some of my high school friends. I saw his younger brother, and he said that there's an app that him and his boys use to get pussy, where it looks like you're on going on Instagram Live, and that you have thousands of viewers. And you'll be at a club with a girl, and you'll go up to a sexy girl and be like, "Do you want to be on my live?" And there's like hearts going and thousands of people, and then she'll think you're clouded. And then, and I was like, "How does that work?" And he was like, "No, yeah, you get pussy that way."
That used to be my method.
That's how you get pussy.
My method back in the day is I spent all my money on a Ford Model A and a zoot suit.
Okay, yeah.
And I would go to the club, and people would think that I was
an influencer.
Yeah, they would think I was either Donald Duck or one of the Spy vs. Spy guys.
Yeah, who were the first influencers,
right,
so to speak.
Yeah, you just drooled on yourself. Yeah, Ginsburg, make sure to check the timestamp. Make sure to be on Adam's camera for about 30 seconds ago.
I had a little...
You drool on yourself a lot.
I do. You know what it is I've been very congested recently.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah. And so you breathe through your mouth more. When I went home for Thanksgiving, it was so dry. I would wake up, my nose would like hurt. I'd have hard, angry sinuses. Enough about this. Back to that's crazy that he was like, dude, it's fucking genius, dude. Me and my friends, we go to the club and we get pussy this way.
Damn.
And he also says that you have to tell girls that ask them if they want to come on your boat.
So it's just pretending to be rich and famous.
Yeah.
So there's nothing new about that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's like an app to do what people are.
Yeah, an app to make it look like you're popping on.
I had a roommate that would say that, like, he'd be like, yeah, I would like go to the club, and I forget what his thing would do. He'd just pretend to. He would like have some like fake financial conversation. It'd be halfway through. And be like, yeah, so we're looking at like the $6 million option on that one or something. I forget what the fuck he would say, but he would say it to me like it was this genius plan.
Right.
Yeah.
The confidence of passing out.
But it's also, too, I lived with him, and he was never going to the club. I don't know what the fuck
he was never getting pussy.
Yeah, it's like, you have a girlfriend? I don't know what you're talking about.
He was like, no, dude, but I know exactly how to get one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was very funny to see I saw a couple of my friends from high school. I did that whole Thanksgiving, like, Wednesday night thing, the night before Thanksgiving. And then my girlfriend and one of my friends from growing up started arguing about Israel, and it was put a real quick end to the night.
Oh yeah, what'd they argue about?
About the term genocide. He said that if they had more babies in 2023, if they have more people in 2023 than
I've seen that argument.
1948. Then it can't be genocide. And I was like, but that's how populations work.
Yeah.
I was like, there are more people on Earth than there were, 80 years ago. So, like, what do you mean? Like, but still genocides have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was like, how? And he was like drunk, and he was like, no, maybe I'm saying it wrong, but you're fucking lying, okay? And you don't know what you're talking about?
Yeah.
It's because you're younger than me. He kept saying that it was because she's poisoned from TikTok. But he said, how could it be genocide?
How old is he?
He's my age. He's 35.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, it is a dumb argument.
It's such a stupid. I never heard that.
Look, there's more bugs in my apartment now than ever.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean I haven't been trying to kill all of them. I mean, it's just like they keep making more bugs.
And I was like, listen, dude, you're not making a logical argument. He's like, it's because you're fucking New York liberal.
Jew.
Yeah.
Like you fucking New York.
And I was like,
yeah,
you're an LA Jew. What do you mean?
Yeah.
He's like, you're fucking New York trying to impress TikTok girlfriends. I was like, that's been my girlfriend for 4 years. Mm-hmm. She's not on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. But that is a valid point.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, what's going to be the doing in of Zionism is going to be pussy.
Getting pussy.
It's going to be, it's all, everything's that simple.
I think that I stopped being a Zionist well before I got pussy. But maybe perhaps there could be some correlation. Because honestly, it was sold to me by giving me pussy.
Right.
Because I wasn't getting any pussy in regular public high school, so I had to go just get handies at Zionism camp, you know, which was it's very funny.
Like it's the most powerful motivator for social change.
It's very
it's literally, we just watched 5 years of pussy making literal rapists publicly identify as feminists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like their whole thing is raping women. You know, like, and these are the guys that are like, well, if it means I get a little extra pussy, then I'll say that they're good.
Yeah.
You know, even though I hate them.
Even though I raped them.
Even though I raped them. You know what I
mean? True.
Yeah.
True. I can't even conceive of what that argument is.
What?
How, if you could say that there were less Palestinians in 1948, then it means that there's
well,
no
you see it on Twitter, and then people will be like, yeah, we suck at genocide. They'll like do this. They're like, oh, shucks, we really stink at genocide. Trying to make the point that like, oh, if it was if
do
it's
they
genocide,
get that they're coming across as assholes still?
No, because it's
do they not realize that they sound? That's what I'm like, bro.
That's what I mean.
You sound like an asshole right now.
It's all the like fucking. I think it's, and I actually read recently is like Israel stopped spending money on Hezbollah.
Yeah.
But like and you can tell they checked out in all the messaging checked out in 2013. And I don't know if we said it on the show or we had private conversations about it, but like messaging from like AIPAC and like Israel, it sounds like fucking Seamless ads from 2013. It like never got updated. It's like fucking like
because they closed those
it's
offices.
Like you read that right. Tunnels under the hospital.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Yeah. Well, no, sir, this is a Wendy's.
That's newer.
You don't need. Yeah, you're missing because sir, this is a Wendy's. That's modern like Twitter dunk era.
That's dunking. 2013. I can't even remember.
It's like more like that. Like, yep, you read that right.
Like Jim from The Office.
Like BFF Jill is like maybe that's a little bit before.
Yeah.
But there's like a very specific window with a certain tonality.
Yeah.
That it reads more like advertisements.
Can has cheeseburger.
Yeah, sort of. But like that stuff's like that's even older.
Older.
But there's like a certain window where, and I'm not talking about internet memes. I mean,
you're talking about marketing.
Marketing.
Yeah.
And copy that was generated specifically in the years when millennials started entering like in these like social media jobs.
Yeah.
Which is 2011 to 2015, basically. Right. Where people that were 23 to 26 years old would get jobs at companies and they'd communicate not with memes but in a way like specific the tunnel thing. It's like a perfect example. They're like, yep, you don't need to get your prescription updated. These are tunnels under the hospital. It's like you sound like a dickhead. You
sound like smug.
Well, you sound you don't sound trustworthy because you sound like you're trying to sell me something.
Well, I should say he literally just called me and was like, "Hey, does your girlfriend think I'm a dickhead?" Mm-hmm. And I was like, "Okay, well, good." He was like, "I was wasted, dude," and he was like, "I was really just read this thing. I thought it was pretty smart, and I was trying to remember." And then he was just so I was like, "Okay, good." He's like, "Yeah, you guys have been dating like 4 years. You should." I should be yelling at
he said that. He said that to her.
What?
He said that to her?
What?
That you're trying to get TikTok pussy?
No, he was saying to me, he's like, he's like, because you're younger, you've been poisoned by TikTok, and like, and no, he didn't say, no, that was a joke we made. And he's like, and you're just saying this because you live in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where there's like, homeless people shooting up.
First of all, criticizing Israel,
the Empire State Building.
I'm on the record right now saying this: criticizing Israel, its existence or its policy, not anti-Semitic.
Yes,
it's not. Criticizing New York City, anti-Semitic.
Thank you.
That is an anti-Semitic.
This is the Jewish state.
It is.
This is
quite literally. So anybody that's like, oh, you have the, they did it to fucking what's his name? Who was like, oh, those New York values. Who said that? The blobfish guy. Why can't I remember his name? You know what I'm talking about. Donald, you're a rat. That guy. Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz.
He like didn't want to do a campaign stop because he had to avoid it or like reschedule or something because he was like, it's all dictated by people with New York values, and it's an anti-Semitic dog whistle.
That's a dog whistle.
So anytime anybody says New York with that tone,
I don't like it. I don't like it, sir.
Yeah.
No, people really do think, like a lot of people, even like family members I saw this week, just asked about like how it's just shooting up inside of like Madison Square Garden,
and for everybody in LA is a
murders inside of the Empire State Building, and Central Park is Mad Max.
Yeah, everybody in LA is a psycho because it's not actually like a cosmopolitan city. You exist in cars or your house.
LA is more overrun by what do they call it? Not improvised housing, improv housing.
Right.
But LA is overrun by tent cities right now.
Yeah.
We don't have tent cities in New York City.
Sure.
Do we?
That's mostly Staten Island. It's all clowns that live there. So,
yeah.
It's all a bunch of fucking Italian clowns.
I'm fucking Italian for pay.
That's what I mean. That's what I consider to be a tent city in my mind. No.
Yeah. It's really sad, like seeing suburban parents driving past them, being like that kid was German growing up.
No, LA is a racist, backwards place.
Yeah, and it's overrun by human suffering and fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was there,
LA is really indicative of those like superficially progressive like liberals. It's like people are like, Black Lives Matter in the profile, and then they're like calling the police on somebody because they think they're shoplifting.
That is LA.
Which I'm making up a person, but that is.
I call her Mrs. LA.
Yeah, that's Miss LA.
This is Miss LA.
Yeah, Miss Hollywood.
Miss Hollywood.
Yeah.
No, I mean my friend is definitely a conservative, but he always was growing up, you know. But it's like, I don't know, I kind of like knowing conservatives. I like knowing people that you disagree with. I do think that's kind of nice.
But that's just because then you get to be like, well, I know conservatives. I'm Adam Friedland. I'm sort of a human whisperer.
Yeah.
I know how to speak.
I just see the human being.
I know. I can almost whisper to human beings.
I like
such a way that
I like knowing everyone.
I have friends that
I like knowing everyone.
Some of my friends may be conservative and some of my friends may be liberal, but one thing's true is that they're all Jewish.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, they're still all
at the end
Jewish
of the day, we're all Jewish.
With one black guy thrown in the mix, who I point that out to him every single time I see him.
Hey, Alex, how are you? It's great to have you here.
Except my one blurred friend who I get drunk and talk to about rap.
He's like, I'm not a big rap fan.
He's like, I'm deaf.
I've never heard
I can't hear music. I'm one of the Apple fitness trainers. I'm that kind of black guy.
Word. That's what's up. That's what's up.
I was imagining that Apple fitness trainers, that those guys are all straight in real life.
Do you use those?
I use the cycling one, yeah.
The cycling one?
An indoor cycle.
Yeah. Is it a bunch of gay guys?
It's all gay guys, yeah. But I like to imagine that they get off work, they're like, damn.
I'm gay for pay.
Yeah. Not even. It's like, what's up? Yeah, no, I just got off work. What's up? What are you doing? Oh, shit. No, my break's over. Hey, welcome to the Apple fucking, that would be funny.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Yeah,
If Apple
funny.
was like, look,
Tim Cook's making.
yeah,
like,
we need to look.
them.
It needs to see. We need to make you less threatening somehow.
Yeah.
I can't fire you.
Listen, you're jacked. You're huge. You're
Yeah.
black and jacked.
Right. White people are just going to become racist if they see a straight black guy in good shape telling them how to exercise.
They don't want that shit. You
So-
condescending their asses.
Yeah.
You got to make it gay.
We'll
We'll
make
teach you to make it gay.
so that white people can watch it and be like, oh, he's in better shape than me, but at least he's damaged.
I'm glad I know gay people.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have gay.
I have gay
some
friends.
fucking liberal trying to. I have gay friend. No, I have a gay black. Oh no, I don't.
No, he's for Apple
No,
Fitness.
it's one of the Apple Fitness trainers who I see every morning. Hold on a second.
No, I swear.
I could have sworn I have a gay black
swear.
friend.
There was one.
No,
there was
yeah.
one.
Oh no, sorry. That's Bakari from Cycling with Bakari.
Is he good?
They're all kind of interchangeable.
Who do you like the best?
I don't actually. Now that I've kind of gotten away from the actually taking the classes because they added a thing to the watch now where the bike has like a. It has like you know when you cycle on the screen, it tells you how much power you're doing.
Yeah.
Before that was just like static on the bike. There was no way to like log that.
But now you could have.
Yeah, the watch compared to like Bluetooth, so that just tracks it. And so, I get from what I've read, just because I it's just cardio.
Yeah.
And it's hard to stick to. I don't really have the time, but you need a shit ton of like zone 2 training where you just get your heart rate like barely elevated, but you keep it there for like fucking 45 minutes to an hour and a half, and you have to do that like fucking like 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah.
And it's just supposed to, because I guess presumably I don't know shit, but that people used to walk around all the time,
Yeah.
and now we're sitting down. I'm like wheelchair bound.
Yeah.
Mostly.
You're basically Wall-E.
Yeah, right. Wally.
Wall-E.
Why do you do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, forever. That's gonna be your bit.
I don't know why. It's not even a bit, dude. I'm sorry.
It's all right. But yeah, I mean, I haven't been on the bike I got sick. I got sick last week.
I got sick too when I went home
Yeah.
for Thanksgiving.
I need to figure out how to get this special out. That's
Isn't
the
that
last thing that needs to be
amazing?
done this year.
The two of us leave each other and then we get sick.
Maybe I'll just shut up, dude. Maybe I'll just go
Isn't
to.
that beautiful?
No.
Yeah, isn't it? It's kind of nice.
Maybe I'll go on. Tim Dillon's supposed to be in town. Maybe I'll just do his show because I don't. I think they want I don't know I don't know Joe Rogan. And then I feel like that would be a disaster for me to be on his show.
Is anyone from Joe Rogan watching right now?
Isn't that show like 3 hours long?
You have to do it for a long time.
And then what? I sit there and go like, yeah, so it's like gay for pay, but it's gay for Italian. And then he would just say, I don't understand. What are you talking? What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't get
And
what
I'd be
you're
like,
saying.
look, it doesn't look. I kind of just let my brain shut down and say things,
Yeah.
and that's been perceived as comedy for the last 6 years. I don't
Yeah.
understand why.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure why,
Yeah.
but that's what I do.
Yeah, he might hate you.
He probably would. He probably already does.
He probably does.
But look, Joe, I know you like throwing a bone
Joe,
to-
throw him a fucking bone. He's got a comedy special coming out.
to fellow, yeah, so I can at least not see a loss on this fucking thing.
Come on, give the kid a chance.
You
at
watched
least.
it with the sound mix?
I didn't watch it with the sound mix. No.
I thought you said you did.
No. Oh no, I did. Yeah, I watched but I watched the first 10 minutes because I know you changed the first 10 minutes, like the intro, and you took out a bunch.
Well, see, then now I have less confidence because you said it was bad with the original
No, it just sounds
the
way
edit.
It sounds
with
way
the
better.
edit, and then you watched. You told me you watched it with the sound mix, and you said, "Oh, this is a lot better than I thought it was." Because I'll be honest with you, folks, it's pretty bad.
He thinks it's bad.
I don't think
it's pretty good.
It's okay. It's fine. It's a 5 out of 10, which is all you should be aiming for.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it. What? Why is that funny? You should.
He's laughing. Not
5
me.
out of 10. That's the bullseye.
Yeah,
it's right,
that's right in the middle. It's a 5 out of 10 comedy special. I think it's better than that. I think it's really good.
Well, anyway, it's coming out one way or the other.
But
and then,
no, with the sound mix, because it's like when that first mix I watched.
Yeah, there's no audience in it. It's just
There's
me
no
saying.
audience, so it's just bizarre.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and then I got to get writing on. I thought I'd be doing spots in the city by now, but Yeah, because come February when I got to tour again, that's gonna be fucking embarrassing. When I hit the road, and I've done 2 weeks of like 5-minute spots, and I have just nothing new. The real trap is you end up writing. I end up writing like topical stuff, and then by the time February rolls around, in my mind I'm like, wow, this Israel-Palestine thing, and then that's how fast the world moves.
Yeah.
In February, there's gonna be somebody like, what's Israel?
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
What the hell is Israel?
Yeah.
Do you mean Cinnabon?
You gotta write Cinnabon stuff. That stuff is universal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, what the hell happened? They fell off hard. Now they're
did.
shacked up with Fonty Ann's.
It's pathetic.
Yeah.
They're on the way out.
It's crazy. That was like the weirdest part about the recession is they started combining businesses.
Well, they really started with the Pizza Hut
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And that just seems like a slap in the face to America.
Well, the reason they did that is I think Pepsi bought both of them so that they can, because no one buys Pepsi. So they just bought fast food chains so they could sell it to their own fast food chains. And then they're like, also no one cares about Pizza Hut anymore. You want some of this? This is very good.
No. No, I don't. They got a Pizza Hut in Bed-Stuy now.
Is it new?
Yeah. I've ordered from it.
How was it?
It was fine.
It's better than Domino's.
Yeah. Papa John's is the best of the, I feel.
Of the crap.
Of the dog shit. Well, it's better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. But I mean, when you live in New York, it's insane. Occasionally you want a shitty pizza like that.
If it's super late at night, sometimes you.
When I lived in Texas, it was like that.
Yeah.
Like, there's good Mexican food everywhere.
Yeah.
But occasionally you're like, fuck, I just want Taco Bell. It took me like 4 years to get to that point. But then I finally went to Taco Bell and I was like, oh, hell yeah.
It's good.
Well, only because they have that, what is it, what is the deal? It's like 10 tacos.
Oh, the 10 taco deal.
The 10 taco meal.
You get like a box.
Who at Taco Bell came up with that?
You get a crate of tacos.
With that meal. I would have loved to have been at that board meeting. Where somebody's like, yeah, I came up with this. This is my contribution, the Gordito Crunch Supreme. And it's a taco, and then a soft taco shell, and then a hard taco shell adhered with cheese, and then like a fluffy taco shell. So it's 3 types of tacos.
Yeah.
And then you got carnitas, and then beans, rice, and then that's the
sour cream,
chachuca chonga.
Yeah. For all the chachuca chongas.
Yeah, whatever. And then another guy's like, okay, how about the Nachos Bell Supreme? It's like, it's like a quesadilla, but it's also got nachos in it, They're like, that's a really good idea, Eric. I can see why we hired you from the Wharton School of Business to come up with taco ideas here at the board meeting. And they're like, all right, John Taco's nephew, Eric, who's drunk still from the night before. What's your idea? And he's like, oh, I don't know, dude. How about like 9 tacos? And that's just one of the meals. And they're like, okay, is there anything special about the tacos? He's like, no, there's 9 of them. They're like, that's not really an idea, And he's like, all right, well, how about 10? And they're like, okay, all right.
We can work with that.
All right, so I guess
we can work with that.
And then John Taco comes in and he's like, God damn it. Yeah, you better put my boys, I want my boys' idea in there. I'm removing the clause from the employment contract that says you're not allowed to sexually assault people in the workplace. We're going back to Texas-style business where the women get, what?
The women give the pussy.
The women give the pussy instead of the man having to get the pussy. I'm John Taco, and that's the story of the 10 taco meal.
That's the story of the 10 pack of tacos.
You better let my damn boy have his idea.
How much is it? $9.99?
It's fucking nothing, dude. It's like $1 a taco. I tell you though, with Genocide Joe's inflation right now, I'd be surprised if it costs a Nixon penny less than fucking $35 for that meal.
No way. I'm looking it up right now. That would piss me off.
It's probably $18 at this point. Shit's expensive now. I thought I spent $50 at McDonald's like somewhat recently.
$50?
Yeah.
How? Delivery.
No.
At McDonald's?
Yes.
That's impossible.
No.
Just you and one other person?
By myself.
By yourself?
Yeah.
$50.
$50, yeah.
What's the order?
I don't know.
I want to know the whole receipt.
It was one of those like fancy chicken sandwiches, a McFlurry, a side order of 20 chicken McNuggets, 3 large French fries, and then 2 drinks. A diet soda. And a regular soda.
They call it the Taco Pass.
Yeah, the Taco Pass.
Is available only to rewards members via
service?
the Taco Bell app.
No, this is some new thing.
For $10. The taco subscription allows fans to redeem one of a selection of tacos a day for 30 consecutive days. So that's 30 tacos for $10. It's a digital offer.
Yeah, but you're only allowed to eat one of the tacos a day.
It's not bad. $10?
You can't live off that.
Okay. Taco Bell brings back the Taco Lovers Pass. 30 days of tacos for $10.
It's not called the Taco Lovers Pass.
I know. I'm looking at that. I just looked up the 10 taco deal.
Yeah, I consider myself a taco lover.
Yeah.
The Taco Lovers Pass. That's
Whether it be
bordering euphemism with that one.
the $10 taco box.
They're calling it the Ellen DeGeneres deal. They're calling it the Rosie O'Donnell Pass at Taco Bell.
What comes in a $10 cravings box?
We offer the Taco Bell Munch Box.
Okay, so you get in a craving pack.
It's not called that, dude. It's just like it's the fucking like Taco Supreme or some shit.
I'm gonna look. Okay, we're gonna order Taco Bell right now. I'm gonna look it up. Did somebody say Grubhub? I think I did.
Oh, Glenn Greenwald is tweeting about you.
What did he say? That I'm cute?
I don't know. He's posting a clip of the show.
What did we say?
Interesting and quite earnest discussion by Adam Friedland of what he was taught as an American Jew from birth to believe about Israel.
Why didn't he post funny stuff from the show?
I don't know.
Dude, this Taco Bell is 4.7 stars?
His first visit to the West Bank caused him to repudiate those views.
When did I say that?
I don't know, but it's the clip of you talking about getting the blowjob from the prostitute.
No, shut up, Nick. Cravings value menu.
It's not called that, dude. Come on. 10 taco menu item at Taco Bell.
I'm looking right now.
I can't believe I have to take my phone out to do this.
I'm looking right now, okay? I don't see it on Grubhub delivery.
Don't look. It's obviously not on. Look, they have the taco party pack.
Okay, what is that? What's in the party pack?
That one, hold on. It is 12 tacos. And now, I haven't checked in on Taco Bell in a long time. I remember when the party pack debuted.
It used to be 10.
Well, no, it was never 10. They had a menu item that was 10 tacos, any assortment of soft or crunchy. They test marketed the taco party pack in select markets. I forget where I was living at the time. It may have been Austin. But I went to Taco Bell specifically to get the 10 taco meal. It looks like that is now just a regular menu item. And if they have the taco party as a regular menu item, I sincerely doubt they still have the regular menu item of 10 tacos. It wouldn't make any sense. Now, the taco party pack is 12 tacos and it costs $20. So...
And that's because of Sleepy Joe.
It is. So, it's $21, right?
$21.
So let's go. What did I say, Adam? What price did I say?
You said $35.
No, and I initially it's a joke, then I revised it to 18.
So it's even more expensive.
Hold on, $21 divided by 12.
I like that
is
it comes
1.75 times 10 is $17.50 is what it would cost for the equivalent 10 taco meal. And that used to be $10.
Now it's $21.
It's up 75%. No, sorry, 175%.
We used to live, folks, in a great nation.
It's gone up. The Taco Bell
party pack
has gone up 175%, and we still ain't got no damn healthcare.
And we ain't got no damn healthcare, but we have websites called childpussy.video.
Childpussy.video.
Where you can buy terrorism t-shirts legally.
Yeah.
In fact, the government encourages you to do it.
Where's Glenn Greenwald? He's in like Brazil or something.
Yeah. Didn't his husband die?
His husband died?
I think so. That's sad.
And he's just surrounded by dogs. Doesn't he have like
dogs and like mad kids?
He's got like
mad kids.
Oh, he does?
I think so.
I thought he was like Mickey Rourke. I thought he had like a bunch of tiny dogs.
He's got like a bunch of Pomeranians.
There's Lewis.
No, do you see how big Lewis's dog is?
Well, he got a big dog now.
He has that big dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. That dog is big. It was nice to see Lewis.
Yeah.
He seems old show business. No, we're not talking about Luis Gomez. We're talking about a different Luis.
Why? Just because he's old? What a dumb observation.
Because he's like an
old...
guy.
This is a guy we know that's like probably 70 years old.
He's like an old Jew. Yeah.
Yeah, but to be like, you know what he seems like? He seems like old show business.
Yeah, you know, he'd always be like, you know, if I'm investing in the future, if I'm a betting man, you're a cute kid, you're very funny up there on that stage. He's like, I think you got a big future ahead of you. He'd like talk to me that way, you know. You called me a cute kid.
I'm just saying it's a dumb observation.
Fine.
He's an old man that works in show business.
Okay, fine.
You look at the surface value. You're like, you know, I'm like, you know what this kind of reminds me of? A table.
No, just the way he'd give me.
This is kind of giving me like this is sort of giving me like this is giving me cup vibes.
As a younger man, the way he would give me.
A lot of people haven't noticed
show
this, but this seems like
talk.
A pair of glasses to me.
It is kind of like a glasses.
This is sort of like a pair of glasses.
I think I'm going to get new glasses.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've
had these for like 15, 20 years.
I'm just going to have my eyeballs removed instead of slowly going blind.
Oh, like, what do you call it? Minority Report?
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember that line? They're like, why do you want your old eyeballs? And he goes, because my mother gave them to me.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good line.
I got the Roger Moore collection, James Bond.
He would hold on the gun so gay. He'd shoot like this.
Who, James Bond?
Yeah, he'd be like this. He'd do a side thing like that.
Well, he's like all those movies
Moore.
are like goofy.
When he does
he's got like the like when men were wearing like high heeled boots and bell bottoms.
Yeah. It was 70s.
Wait, who's that new guy in Argentina? He dresses like he's like Austin Powers.
No, he's like Fastball. He's like the road.
Yeah.
Down the road.
Fucking his grandson. What's his name?
Who?
It's Bob Dylan's son. Bob Dylan's son.
No, that's the Wallflowers.
Isn't that who sings that song?
No, it's that's Fastball.
Oh.
That song is so good.
I'm thinking of that One Headlight.
One Headlight is such a good song too. Yeah, that's Bob Dylan's son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jacob.
Well, it's Argentina.
Yeah. He looks very 1998.
Argentina. What is the name of that?
Argentina.
Argentina.
You Argentina?
I'm losing my mind.
Well, you're Argentinian.
Yeah.
I don't know anything. He's a libertarian and he's Jewish.
Well,
he looks like Austin Powers.
He looks like Austin Powers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
People are hyped on him.
Argentina. Why couldn't I remember that? Damn.
Yeah, he wants to like destroy every government program or something. Mm-hmm. And he's like, has ADD. Every video I see of him, he's like.
What's his name?
I don't know, something messy or something. Yeah.
Argentina president. No, it's a different guy. Milei. Javier Milei.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Milei. Yeah, he's a libertarian. He's really annoying. I mean, I don't know what he's saying, but it's just the way his body moves. It's like he has ADHD.
What the fuck is it? He was born in 1970?
He was?
Yeah, why is he dressed like a...
So that's why he was dressed, because like 1998, he was 28 years old. Austin Powers era, he was getting the most pussy of his entire life. He's frozen there.
So yeah, this isn't like this is how people looked when he was like in his youth. It's like he just likes Austin Powers.
No, he just likes Austin.
Yeah.
What's his deal? He beat a guy named Sergio Massa. Oh, he's like a MAGA candidate. His nickname, Nick?
Yeah.
Guess his nickname.
El Austin Powers.
It's El Loco.
El Mojo.
El Loco. Sometimes dubbed El Loco, the madman.
Yo lost me mojo.
Yeah, he looks like Brit Pop.
Well, he looks like Austin Powers.
He looks like fucking.
He looks like Austin Powers. You don't need to like try and find a different way to say that exactly. But
I thought he looked like.
You know, he looks like Brit Pop. No, he looks like Austin Powers.
No,
that's the funny
like
reference.
Blur. Yeah. I mean, Austin Powers is the funny reference. Yes, there's nothing funnier. Fuck you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Half of Argentinians are poor and 10% are destitute. What does he want to? What's his plan?
I don't know. Who gives a fuck? I don't care.
Fuck Argentina.
Yeah.
I mean,
what the fuck is Argentina? The best thing that Argentina ever did was fucking Starship Troopers. They had nothing to even do with it.
What are you talking about, dude? The best thing they ever did was
pissing off Margaret Thatcher.
Lionel Messi.
Pissing
the
off,
Falklands.
Oh yeah, the Falklands.
The Falklands.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hand of God.
Yeah, and if you're from the Falklands,
Diego Armando Maradona.
You're a Falker.
Yeah, meet the Falkers.
Yeah, you're a fucking. Oh, I have an island, Greg. Can you take it from me?
Yeah. That's pretty much what they were doing for that
war.
Yeah.
Meet the Falklands.
I mean, that might be the funniest bit we've ever done.
Hello. I have an island. Are you going to take my island?
A minor war. It's like basically a skirmish.
Hello. It belongs to the British.
The 1980s between the British and the Argentinians.
It belongs to the British. It's supposed to be ours.
Noticing that it's similar to the film Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers. I mean, the Meet the Parents sequel. Who were the Fockers? It was like Dustin Hoffman.
Oh yeah, that was the sequel.
Meet the Fockers.
Yeah, I mean it was Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah.
Barbara Streisand.
And they were like pussies. They were like liberal Jewish pussies.
It's like Rain Man and then the therapist from Prince of Tides.
Yeah.
They just
I want to watch Prince of Tides.
It's good.
We talk a lot about it.
And then they bend me over and they fuck me in my ass. That's the part when they come back from that scene and he's like, I don't even know that could happen to a little boy. Just getting. You just have to imagine Nick Nolte describing.
Nick Nolte describing a child being fucked.
I didn't even know that could happen to a little boy. What's the name of that prison?
The prison?
Yeah, that's what it's the name of the prison. Because the story in the movie is they're all playing like dress up in the house while the older brother's gone. The older brother's at work.
Yeah.
And they lived in like Louisiana or something. And 2 inmates broke out of the prison nearby. And they came by the house and they raped the mom and the daughter and then they raped a little boy.
Yeah.
And then the older brother comes home and fucking like kills the guys. And they bury them. But the name of the prison was like this secret in the family or whatever.
What do they call it? Angola?
No, I think it's a fictional prison.
What's that prison in Louisiana? Is it Angola?
Yeah.
It's kind of sounds really bad. Ginsburg, how are we on time?
Oh, yeah, maybe it's
Gins? Okay. Should I order us a party pack?
Oh, hold on now. I thought it was the name of the prison, but I guess it could be the fucking. The name of the prison was Callenwald, but it's saying now that maybe there's a difference between the book and the movie. Callenwald. Let me see. Callenwald scene, Prince of Tides. I didn't even know a little boy could make a man come with his ass. I got something to tell you. I got fucked in my ass.
Wait,
oh my God, that sounds terrible. What happened?
I want to hear it.
Hello? Hello, Robert. No, wait, I'm doing them wrong. Yeah, Robert De Niro. It's nice to meet you, Robert De Niro. You guys gonna hang out in the garage together? Yeah, Rain Man here is showing me your files from your clients, and it says here that one of them got fucked in his ass. Remember that scene in Meet the Fockers? Oh my God, are you going through my files? Oh, you got raped.
Rain Man, what are you doing?
Oh, definitely got fucked.
Definitely got fucked.
I don't know how, man. Well, let's start with my butt cheeks. Just say it. I got my cheeks clapped up when I was 9.
It was raining that
It's so funny, dude. Just like this dumb music playing.
Yeah, rock.
Just a 10-year-old boy getting their cheeks clapped in 1950s.
To rock around the clock.
Yeah. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rock. And you're like, oh, shucks. Oh, raspberries.
Wait, play it.
Gee
I want to hear him
willikers.
say it.
Well, yeah, they just played the scene, so.
Well, I want to hear him say, I didn't know you could
Right,
do
but I
that.
got to go back to the.
3 man. Mama cried to help us stop. I wanted to, but I couldn't. One of them raped Savannah. One of them raped my mother.
Oh my God, that sounds horrible.
I guess that's not the answer to all of Savannah's problems. But I thought you should know.
God, yes. What's Callenwald?
It's a prison they escaped from.
How old was
Dude,
Savannah?
these YouTube comments. Nick Nolte's heartbreaking delivery of "I didn't know it could happen to a boy" was enough to make me want to nominate him for his formative. This is just this movie might as well be called Radio's Asshole. You know what I mean?
Wait, I want to hear him say it.
13.
But I gotta find it in the scene because initially he tells the therapist story. He's like, "Oh yeah, my mom and my sister got raped," and then she's like, "Is there another part you're not telling me?" He's like, No. That's all that happened. And she's like, "Well, it seems like there is something else." And he's like, "God damn it, you know." So here he is.
Tom? Where was he? It's okay. Tell me about him.
He said, you move, I'll slit your throat.
Just filming
Why
this.
is the rock and
I don't know,
roll
but
music?
filming this scene and just being like, "Okay, cut. I think we got it." Okay, guys, that's a wrap on Michael.
Yeah.
Great
All
job,
right,
son.
great job today.
Great
You
job,
really
everybody.
channeled a lot there. Violent prison rapist.
Fucking at lunch being like, is this macaroni? Oh, they do have macaroni.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Hey, how you doing? Great job earlier today by being the little boy that was held down and no, I'm second AC, but yeah, no, we were all dying laughing, dude. It was hilarious.
You brought a lot to the character.
It was really good
Dude,
stuff.
really funny.
Yeah, we were all cracking up.
Really funny. Really funny.
Yeah. Really? Because I could see you and you weren't really, like, it didn't really seem like anybody was laughing. Like, yeah, you know, I mean, we're being, like, professional. But you just told me you were laughing and you I mean, I could see you. I could see nobody was laughing during the scene, so. I mean, you can tell me, it can't be both. It can't be you were being professional and not laughing because you didn't want to ruin the scene, but then you were also cracking up. You know what I mean? If you came up to me and said, I was stifling laughter, then maybe, look, kid, it's just a fucking compliment.
Yeah.
You know? No, I didn't think it was funny. I didn't think it was funny at all. I hate this entire project. I don't think this movie is funny.
Yeah, you're the third
It's
kid
just a
we've got.
fucking job. This thing's going off the rails. The studio's talking about just removing the laugh track entirely. They want to turn it into a drama.
The rock and roll music during the rape scenes is fucking weird.
Yeah, the director being like, you know, I mean, when we storyboarded it, I guess it's because they had, you know, more, it looked like the little boy he looked like Linus from Peanuts. So the drawing of him being raped was an absolute gas. We were all laughing. We were all laughing at T about the boy being raped. But when you actually shoot it, it's not...
it's not as funny.
Maybe like fun rock and roll music.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Fun rock and roll. We can do that in post.
What if instead, how about this? I got it. Yeah, we'll put fun rock and roll music and the scene is a flashback. And it's actually about a man in therapy.
Yeah.
And
it's Nick Nolte. He's hot right now.
Okay, so we're going to have to reshoot a lot. So we're going to have to pare it down. It's not going to be no longer just a 2-hour rape scene.
Yeah.
No, we'll keep the name. It'll still be called The Prince of Tides. But it's a man rethinking, and yeah, we'll do it. And he's like a southerner, but he's in New York, so there's there's all these Jews that are like, oh, that's
go to therapy.
Go to therapy. I gotta go to therapy all the time. My mother, she's always telling me I have to find a nice Jewish girl, and so I have to spend thousands of dollars a month dealing with that in therapy. Hey, Southern guy, what are you in therapy for? And he's like, oh, I got fucked in me ass by prisoners. And they're like, bum, bum, ba-dum, you know, and that's where the comedy,
funny.
That's where the comedy comes out. Okay,
yeah,
I think we saved it.
Okay, let's.
We saved the movie.
Dum bum 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 bum.
Here's where he says it.
What's happening to me? So imagine.
She's like soaking wet. She's like.
I didn't know it could happen to a boy.
Why did they cut?
Just filming that.
Why did they cut?
All I wanted to do was die. Especially when I saw Luke.
Okay, and you wiggle when you walk.
Boom 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 boom
I wanna clap,
boom
2 o'clock, 3
boom.
o'clock, rock.
Yeah, we were originally thinking 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock ripe. About a boy being ripe for 2 hours to rock and roll music. Anyway, folks, I think that does it for this week.
Oh, does it?
I think so. Folks, keep an eye out for Nick's special. It's coming out soon. We have a lot of exciting stuff. Next episode of the Adam Friedland Show should be out, I don't know, the next couple of weeks. Working on it right now. Folks, take care of yourselves. And let's have a great holiday season 2023.
I didn't know it could happen to a boy.
I didn't.
I didn't know. I didn't know it could happen to a boy. So breathy. I didn't know it could happen to a boy.